Hello, Fruit Force. Once again, this is Captain Fruit reporting for duty. And, before I get too involved in this video, I want to mention a couple things. One, I think most of the people that pay attention or watch my videos know this, so this doesn't pertain to you. But it was funny, yesterday, my road rage video, I got a comment from somebody that was pretty mad at me. I don't know where they got this from. Evidently, they don't actually listen to the videos because they got on me because I was reading comic books, texting, and doing a live stream while driving. Now, to be clear, for one, I've never read a comic book while driving. Number two is I don't text or read texts while driving. And number three is I do all the road rage videos by putting my phone in a hands-free setup where I set it there and I just talk. So I'm just talking while driving, nothing unsafe. It's just like listening to the radio while driving. So these are my road rage videos are completely safe. And they're like, you never do that. They almost killed my sister or something because of people like you. And it's like, people like me, I'm very cautious when I drive. So they didn't pay attention to anything at all. What happened, I think, partly too, is because I used the YouTube Premiere. So they thought it was actually live, and it's not. Premiere just lets people comment as if it's live. So once again, anybody watches those road rages, once again, they're done completely safe, just for the record. Okay, so that being said, today's topic I want to talk about is writer burnout. Is there a comic series where there was a writer that you thought did very good, but you could definitely tell they suffered some writing burnout? When I think about that, I come to a couple like David Michelini or whatever. I believe. Once again, I'm terrible with names, and that was from ASM. He started strong and really petered out at the end. He probably should have dropped that title long before. Another one might have been Dan Slott. As bad as he was for Spider-Man, he didn't start terrible. He started pretty good. And he was definitely burned out from, what did he write Spider-Man for, like 10 years? So he's probably burned out for 9.5. But so what I want to know is your thoughts. And by the way, how this came to be is because I discovered I was burned out. I just, yesterday, I did something really, really immensely stupid. You know how sometimes where you're burning the candle at both ends so much, and you do something normally you would never been so dumb to do? That was me yesterday. I have a baseboard radiant heating system. So it's not old radiators, it's the baseboard heaters, but it's a radiant system that runs antifreeze-filled liquid to the pipes to heat your home. And sometimes they get air in the lines, and you have to bleed the lines. You bleed the air out. So I was bleeding the air out of the lines. And I use this little tool, and you just let the air out, and bubble out, and then you close them off. Plain simple, nothing rocket science here. Just a normal day, not exactly you don't do this day to day, but it's a simple task that anybody can do. We'll put it that way. Well, that's where it gets fun. I forgot to close the valve off, so I left the valve open. That means anytime it calls for heat, it's going to pump that liquid out. And I didn't notice, so it did that for 24 hours. So whenever it was calling for heat, it was pumping, and that was in the upstairs. So wake up this morning, my wife's like, she smells something, doesn't smell right. She says it stinks. And that she was smelling was the antifreeze. So what happened is it leaked all the way through downstairs. So because I didn't close off one valve, now I've damaged two ceiling areas that I've got to fix and repaint. And I thought to myself, this would have never happened if I wasn't burned out, if I wasn't too tired to notice. This is something that I should have caught very, very easily. But I didn't. So I'm paying the price. So that's going to cost me some work to fix that up, to say the least. So that was what was getting me to thinking about this of, being burned out. So I mentioned a couple ASM writers. What's some writers that you feel that were burnt out? And usually be burnt out means you have to start pretty strong and then peter out towards the end. One that surprised me that wasn't and hasn't seemed to burn out is Larry Hama. I've just finally caught up and got current on the G.I. Joe series that he's been writing, and it's still strong. He's written, 250 issues now of G.I. Joe. Actually, you look at all the other series, he's probably written over 300, and he still seems to be running strong. Granted, I think he peters out a little bit too much now on the Blue Ninjas. He hits a little too much on the mind control, but it seems like he's backed off the mind control a little bit, which is nice. But still, he writes a consistently strong title. So that is very impressive. So there's my questions. What writers do you feel have been burned out on a title? And which writers maybe you feel have went super strong and surprised you how long they've maintained the ability to stay strong on a title? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments. I really look forward to it. Thank you for your time. And also, if you enjoy these videos, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. One of the things I guess that you can really do to help me, because YouTube likes to hide my videos, is hit that thumbs up and comment. I guess if you do that, it moves you up and gets you seen. My goal was to hit 2,500 subscribers this year. I don't think I'm going to make it. It's just the growth started really slowing down, and I think that's partly because nobody's getting notification of my videos, so I need your help to do it. If you don't mind, comment, give that the thumbs up if you like the video, spread the word. Let's see if we can get this Frugal Force to continue to grow. We can't do it without you. Also, if you enjoy these videos, if you don't mind, you can go look down to the info bar down below, and for as little as $1 a month, you can help us out by joining our Patreon, which we also give Patreon special gifts, and we have Patreon exclusive videos. I try to do one around one a month there for only the Patreon people. Get it? So it's just a little bonus and a thank you. I also want to mention another thank you I put up in Twitter for if anybody would like to do some artwork for Little Frugal. I've been receiving pictures and modifications of the pictures with him, and he absolutely loves them. It really, really means the world to him, and it means a lot to me that you care enough to do that. So I wanted to make a point to say thank you for doing that. I'm probably going to use some of those pictures too in these videos. That way people can see the artwork and the cool things that were done by you, the Frugal Force members. This would not be possible without you. I can't seem to do that kind of artwork anymore. Those days are done after an injury. All right, so that was my today's ramble. I hope you joined me, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, once again, please hit those things up and help it get notified. And until next time, keep it frugal.